You think the Cabal is bad? Wait until you find out who controls them. I mean, the Cabal have actually had some kind of bad leaders over the times, but you know, the kind of most recent one, Empress Kaido, we've actually been able to get in, some kind of allied agreement between them, and, you know, we were able to defeat the Witness and everything, and I'm very much, look, Destiny might be a dead game, but it's still more entertaining than actual IRL politics in this situation. Also, side note, Bungie, stop trying to be Fortnite and giving us Star Wars-themed armor as a pre-order bonus. Stop trying to be Fortnite.
What kind of shit is that?
Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/InsanePeople Facebook, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Also, if you guys would like to save 10% on your next order of gamer subs, use code Tommy at checkout or click the link down below to automatically apply the discount to your transaction, and it helps support the channel. Thank you. Did men just stop growing chest hair, or was it a myth? Mandela effect? Did women stop having fathers? Or did the mothers devour their souls and might also have done this to their best friend? Manhole effect? Person on the bottom being pissy for the sake of it. Also, men, we don't have the ability to just turn off chest hair. If I had the ability to just go without needing to shave, then that would be nice and everything, but, no. Unfortunately, that's not the reality of it. Also, vitamin D receptor is vitamin A dependent. Never take only one vitamin. Vitamins aren't real. The word vitamin didn't even exist 100 years ago. Throw the word vitamin out the window. It is a made-up term to trick you into being an idiot. Don't take your vitamins. Enjoy your steak. I mean, let's think about it. 120 years ago, what was medicine? Oh yeah, that was a little white powder that the doctor prescribed you and very much is very illegal today and was in the original recipe of Coca-Cola. Congratulations on your fun fact of the day. It is also a very believable reason as to why Coca-Cola has the word Coke in it. Yeah, I just arrived at Alligator, redacted, I'm pretty certain. Check out this Jurassic Park style entrance. 30-foot walls, razor wire, armed guards. None of this existed a week ago. Instantly impressive from the state of Florida. Mosquitoes swarming me by the thousands, millions of gators, heck on earth. You know, I state a lot that I don't watch the news and anything. Seeing this start popping up has me kind of thinking there's probably a pretty good reason I should be avoiding the news. What the heck is alligator this? I don't know, it just sounds weird. No joke, outside of getting the weather, like, that's the only reason I'd turn on, like, my local stuff. And even then, I could just look at my phone. Ripped and fell today. Most people would blame Donald Trump, but I know it's actually because of climate change. Ah, yes, you know, the weather, everything's getting a little hotter, and that's the reason you lost your footing. Yep, totally, great job, tripped over a bug. Gosh dang it, the climate, back at it again. Whoever stuck this on my car in Sainsbury. My kid needed something for school, and running late hardly makes me an emoji, does it? Well, let's take this into consideration. For somebody, in order to have this sticker on them and be there just outright waiting for you to park to get this onto your vehicle at the exact moment that you park is highly unlikely. What the most likely version of this that you're not stating is that you wanted to park with your hazards on or something of the sort, so you figured, okay, I'm just going to quote-unquote be a minute and then run in for 45 to 50 minutes, meanwhile thinking, oh, it's perfectly fine, I'm just going to make it look like I've just got here. And that actually seems a lot more likely in the case. I really am not a fan of people who happen to be doing this, whether you happen to take up a handicap spot when you are not, in fact, handicapped, or the people that happen to park outside of a business in a very much a busy walkway, thinking, oh, I'm just going to put on my hazard lights, as if you were able to just park anywhere you want because you happen to have your hazards flashing. Bottom line, no placard, no wheelchair symbol on your vehicle, on your license plate, nothing hanging under your mirror. Don't park there, okay? If you do that, you are accepting any consequences that may come from it, though they be maybe in the form of this sticker or outright the business calling a tow truck on you. Same thing goes for the people that happen to park in the unloading zone in the handicap spot. You suck.
The W's don't understand the simplest fundamental fact of their existence. Proof of being. They all scream. All you do is use me, and when I leave, I'm all washed out. Well, yeah, that's what what a good age is for. I don't like it. Quit beyond that. You're gonna get used up and then wash yourself out, so maybe, just maybe, you won't be a wifey for the next stiffy. Sick, but the pitiful truth. Stay fresh, y'all. Keep that pimp arm strong all the while having this. Peace.
Ah, yes, but thank you for feeling jolly.
Low testosterone men are extremely polite. They're afraid of the conflict that could occur from being rude.
Ah, yes, because you can either choose to have high testosterone or be a nice person. There is no in-between of the sort. Just wait till you find out that you're just trying to justify going to the gym and using that to try to justify you being an absolute dongwad. Also, to be very blunt and everything, you look like the type of dude that takes all the plates, does one rep, and then tries to say, yep, completed a full set. Yeah, stop your ego lifting, dude. Also, that 20 in the bag better not be your own, because that combined with the other 20 and the 40 pounds on the bar, you're lifting 80 pounds thinking that's a lot? Shut up.
Why would they hold a cam but have these kids out in the heat? That's stupid. Today's kids are softer than melted ice cream, and this heat is no joke. I work outdoors and have for 30 years. Your first sentence explains why kids today are soft. Plenty of kids are attending outdoor camps and staying hydrated, but hydration starts at home, and not in the moment.
Yeah, the caption on this one said that the heat index was 105, and several kids had to go to the hospital, and yet people in the comment really saying,
ah yes, if you had done better things at home, then this wouldn't have happened.
Look, you can hydrate your kids all you want at home. If you're going to be out and about in the heat and everything, you still got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself when it is, in fact, hot. If it is hot, your body will go through the water faster, and thus, having drank a lot of water beforehand isn't really going to negate the fact that you're probably still going to get dehydrated due to the heat in the moment. If anything, due to the heat and the intensive heat, would have been better, whatever these camp activities were, if they were able to be done inside, to actually have had them inside. Hopefully the kids recovered fine, because heat exhaustion is no joke.
This is called climate change.
No, this is called summer. Yeah, just wait. It's, when you come to think about it, the world does go through climate change very often. As a matter of fact, it actually does it maybe 4 times a year. They're called seasons.
The magnetic north and south poles are switching, a full reversal. Considering the magnetic north has only traveled as far as Siberia, we can all expect it to get way worse before it gets any better. Wildfires, floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions. Governments around the world should be preparing. Nuclear should be dismantled before contamination of the land. The new weapons again. Yeah, we need to ask who started them. Global warming can't start them.
People early in here still thinking that we have some kind of weather machines to be able to control stuff. I don't believe that is how things work. And if things were to work on that large of a scale, that would require a lot of people to be getting along, which are a lot of people that do not get along. I can absolutely guarantee you that.
Red alert. They said it was safe. Now they are finding fibrous clots in toddlers born to vaxxed mothers. You read that right. A 3-year-old child exposed to mRNA in the womb was found with amyloid fibrils in the blood, the same kind linked to Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and systemic clotting. This isn't a one-off. Embalmers, doctors, and independent researchers have all been sounding the alarm, and now it's hitting our kids, and said the pregnant were in no danger from taking the jab.
We tried to warn those who called us truthers, like me and other nutters or anti-vaxxers, or even the government refuseniks who just watch YouTube videos and know nothing not true. We researched and listened experts with high-standing credentials, but still we were hated and ridiculed. Well, the truth is now coming out, and now it is what are you going to do about your kids that are affected by your naivety and ignorance? But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye!